Is it weird? I mean, this is the 48th game of the season. It's only the third time you're facing a team in your division. It feels like you've played a more by now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. We were just talking about downstairs. I felt like we'd only played them one time, but yeah, it is weird. I feel like we just go in streaks of playing the same team over and over. Like a couple of weeks ago, we were playing Syracuse over and over, but I personally kind of enjoy it. It feels almost like it's a playoff series where you get to know a team, you get to know guys and their tendencies and what they're doing on faceoffs or what they're doing on special teams, and that kind of style of hockey to me is kind of enjoyable. So I try to see it with that mindset.
Not to get too far into the strategy and the locker room, but when we talk about things in Syracuse and Utah, but now that they've come up on the schedule, I feel like you may not watch too much video because you've seen it so much. But it seems like this, you catch yourself in the film room a little bit more.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that when you play a team over and over, they have the same habits and tendencies and style of play, so you know what you're going to get. And then when you play a team you don't, you need to study a little bit more, just like you would on a test that you hadn't studied for in the past. So I think that's kind of where we're at, trying to hammer things down this week since we play them twice.
So watching them on video, what do you see?
They're a big, strong, gritty team. They got a lot of big guys on the back end, and their forward group's pretty heavy. So they like they get to the net, and so I think talk about just like getting box outs, and they play a man-on-man in the O-zone. So there's different things that we do for that type of setup that we'll try to implement.
Levi's going to go and go again today. What a bunch of games in front of him, and putting one for him on this or
Yeah.
He's 22 years old. What do you see?
Yeah, he was obviously outstanding on Monday. Stole that game for us. I think it's probably just like his dedication, like to the craft. Like he's so dialed in every single day. He's working on whatever little thing it is to try to get better. He's got his little goalie things that I stay out of the way of, but I sit next to him in the locker room, so I get to see it a little bit more, and I just try to stay out of his way and let him stay focused.
You talk about yourself for a minute. I mean, how you look at these last, I'll say 2 months, let's talk about that. You've been playing out for 5 years. How good do you feel? Is it possible this is the best you've felt in your career?
Yeah, I'd say probably so. It's crazy. It's been 5 years. My first 2 years were COVID seasons. Third year was kind of like injury ridden. So last year I feel like was really my 29-year-old rookie year, which is crazy. But honestly, up until last year, I'd never played more than 12 games in a row without an extended period of absence. So I felt towards the end of last year, probably around this time and going into playoffs, I really started like finding my groove and just like getting back to the way I was in juniors in college and playing with some confidence. And then obviously I worked hard this summer, and it's kind of been continuing this year. I was staying healthy and staying in the lineup is such an important thing that allows you to just stay in rhythm. But I do feel like I'm continuing to gain more confidence and just try to get a little bit better each week, each month. And yeah, it's been good. It's been fun.
I think when we talked to you you mentioned how you came into this league, but you weren't looked at as always that top prospect, whereas there are a lot in the Jobst. So, how hard have you worked to get to a point where you are now, where you're solidified part of the team's lineup, contributing to that?
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. Like that's why you play, is to try to contribute, and it's obviously it's all about winning, and it's fun to just continue to work and try to get better each and every day. Like I've never really looked at the end goal. It's always just been, to me, like the process is so fun. Like, I enjoy the summers trying to identify what areas I can get better at. I genuinely enjoy watching film and watching face-offs and different things in different areas of how I think I can get on the ice more, whether it's the power play or PK, just trying to identify things like that. Like that's what I really, really enjoy. So just gonna keep doing those types of things, and they've led to success. So it kind of feels like it just snowballs. Once you find out what's working, you just kind of continue to do it little bits at a time.
When you talk about the process, it's like evolution. Things change. We're you're changing elements of your game. Do you think you changed anything in the last 2 months that you did as productive as you have?
I don't.
Like, is anything different from say December to January and now?
No, I don't really think so. Some things, sometimes, the puck's just going in and things are bouncing your way. And I always try to create good luck by just working hard and competing. And sometimes during the season, things are just going in and going your way. And that's kind of how it is right now. I feel like, I haven't really changed much from December. I still feel like I was getting a lot of chances early in the year. And, I started off pretty good. I think I had like 7 goals in 14 games, but then hit like a major skid, which everyone goes through. And those times are hard, but if you just continue to stick with it, I feel like, math plays out and the averages play out and things start going in again.
Just, 2/3 of the way through the season now. I mean, how confident are you with this group? It feels like the last few weeks, the Steelers as a whole are really starting to lead some down, leading some separation with a couple of teams at the bottom.
Yeah, obviously our division is so tight. Every game matters. Every 2 points feels like it's life or death. Like it means so much. Say it one more time. Sorry.
Sorry, just like overall, how do you think your team is?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think the organization as a whole, we do like an incredible job starting at the staff level of identifying areas that we can improve on weekly and breaking it down. And it seems like the last few years we may not come out the start of the year great, but we continue to just get like a little bit better every week. Like we identify areas that we struggle with, we work on it that week, and it seems that like we hold what we've learned and move on to the next week. And then by the end of the year, we have like a really, really good team. That's kind of how I feel.